When looking to enter the wildlife filmmaking scene, it's important to spend time around people with similar ambitions and mindsets. This series follows my adventures in and around the Bristol area with like-minded photographers and filmmakers, where we'll explore the beautiful British countryside, have some unique wildlife encounters, and make sure absolutely none of it is serious. This is Wildlife Wonders.
Ah! I just got hit by a stick. Right. How are we doing there? Good. Good morning everyone, it's 4:45 and you might recognise this spot where I'm walking. We're in Leigh Woods again and we're here now for sunrise here because we thought it was so good. We're going to do some more sunrise photography and we're also going to wander down, see the wild garlics and see the rest of it, but it is beautiful here. Here's Matt, Matt's with me again. We've also got two new people to introduce. Mo and Tay, fantastic. And the most important thing of all, look at that sunrise. That is going to be glorious later on. Wow, well, it is now.
Do you know when it's zoomed out?
No, this is cracking, this is zoomed out. Go on, don't.
That's zoomed out?
Go on, zoom it out then. Oh, you I've done the whole thing zoomed in now. Right, I'm going to take some photos, so add some video. Cue cinematic clip.
After a short while we were joined by Aicha and Russell, and we headed a little bit further down through the woodland and decided to sit amongst some ferns, and you could already see that the ferns were catching the light really nicely on this morning, so we got some nice backlit shots. But then I decided to focus a little bit more on macro photography because we were finding all sorts of bugs within the ferns and on the plants and trees around. So I did a little focus on macro photography and I'm going to put some of that footage in now. And after we'd done some of that, well, we decided to move on and head down towards the giant redwood and the wild garlics.
Bugs are cool.
I'm going to show you the giant
Cool
redwood.
shot.
That's a great shot. But I'm vlogging while these guys are snapping away. Look, Aisha's going for it there. So, you guys want to come and have a look? So this is an arboretum, as I was saying before, and here they do have a giant redwood, and it is big. It's as big as some of the ones in California, so it might be quite a young one, but if I put the tripod down like this, you can see right up. Look at this. What a beauty. There we go.
It's about 5 of me.
We've got a pretty accurate measurement there. 5 Russells. Sequoiadendron giganteum wellingtonia. So now we're headed down the path to the garlic. Is that right, Matt?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Finally, we're heading to the garlic.
Oh, look at my arms, so
Well,
outstretched.
we've lost members. This is, I love this.
They've seen bluebells.
They've seen a bee.
They've seen a bee, and now he's gone as well. We're about to head off to the garlics. I'm not sure what Matt wants to do, but there's basically a whole field of garlics, a bit like there's a whole field of bluebells right here. But there's a whole field of garlics, and yeah. So Let's get some wise words from Matt. We need these.
Wise words? I have very few. I have words.
Let's hold it like this actually, so you're the main.
Words.
So what are you talking about, Matt?
I was talking about shutter speeds.
Go on.
I feel like your audience may know this. But,
my audience won't know this. Your audience will know this.
My audience will know.
Well, my audience might know this. Sorry, audience.
So, Aicha is just learning how to use her new camera, and we were talking about photographing a bee. She got the shot, but it was a bit blurry. So I said put it onto shutter speed priority, and go to a shutter speed that's higher than your focal length. So she's using 300mm, and we said to go on to 1/500th, 1/640, to give it a chance of being sharp.
Why do you have to go higher than your focal length?
Because the longer the focal length, the more it wobbles, basically.
So as a rule of thumb, always higher than the focal length?
Always higher than the focal length.
Is that a
Unless you're on a
coincidence that that's a
tripod.
rule of thumb, or just it is scientifically?
It's literally a rule of thumb. So like, I have to go a lot higher because I shake.
Yeah.
True story. Yeah. I have to go like double my focal length.
Why'd you shake? Yeah, let's go.
That is not.
Get some walking.
Whoa, don't. You laugh now.
So after a fair bit of cackling and larking about in the woods, we decided to continue down towards where we knew there were swathes of wild garlic. Matt was collecting B-roll for a video of some sort, and the rest of us were just sort of following, quite tired at this point, just looking around to see what we could see. Indeed, we found an old rope swing and some other bits and bobs down in the woods, until we finally reached the Avon River. And we knew that this might be a little bit different because there's a bank and there's potentially some water birds and that kind of thing, and it would give Mo an excuse to get the drone out. Anyway, what we found was actually quite a lot more bizarre. We had a very strange wildlife encounter, and safe to say it's not really for the faint-hearted, so stay tuned if you want.
So we were just sitting, having a nice relaxing time on the banks of the River Avon.
Nice I've seen in wildlife.
And
Things got eaten.
things got eaten. There are some ducklings down. Oh, I'll put the clip in.
Very cute ducklings. Really fluffy little newborn ones, weren't they? Very cute.
They were very cute. They were quite a way away, but it was very nice. And then we noticed some gulls approaching.
They did approach.
Herring
Harmless.
gull.
Possibly. We think might be larger.
He got very close and then he got one. He swooped down and bicycle. That's
Nice.
he swung around and took that guy out. He got one. He picked up a gull, and then we watched him for about 3 minutes, basically pulling it apart on the edge of the river, which was horrific.
In front of the mother, which I think was a little
rude.
That was a little uncalled for.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what? So before that we came down, saw the wild garlic, and then we thought we'll go down to the edge of the river and see what else we can see, because there might be some wading birds down there or ducks or something, and they were, and they got eaten. So I think that's pretty much where we're going to leave this one, because we're heading back now. We saw some nice buzzards.
We also had some buzzards.
Yeah, we've had a good. I don't even know what to say now. We had a good wander in the woods, some nice things seen, some horrible things seen.
Yeah.
And now we're heading back to the car. It's about 11 AM, and it's probably about 10 actually. We've actually been out for, would you believe, we've been out for 5 hours, and it's only 10 AM. So I'm going to go home and have a coffee and edit.
How that is.
How did you feel about witnessing that absolutely savage occurrence down on the riverside?
To be honest, I'm quite peckish now. Crispy duck wraps, anyone? Don't put that in. We're horrible people. My viewers will. Necessary part of nature. Oh, I sound like an idiot, that's not good.
Oh, where's the best part of my pelvis to get this in there? Oh, there's a good hole.
Except it's not.
There we are. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. Right, see you next time.
Well, we've been annoying some bugs.
There was a gull and he was hungry. Things scary to me.
I'm all like that. I'm like, everyone's on edge from day one.